Hey y'all, welcome back to Flannel Jammies Farm. I'm Donna Ray, and this is December 8th, 2018, which means this must be Flossmas number 8. I have so enjoyed spending these days with you. It's been wonderful. So if it's your first time here, welcome. Pull up a chair and enjoy your visit. And if you're returning, God bless you for coming back to spend time with me. I really appreciate our visits. So tonight's video is going to be a little bit different. We're going to go through a bit of a Stitcher's Christmas wish list, kind of a letter to Santa. And then I'm also going to add in clips of music from the Bells of Providence playing today at the Chrysler Museum of Art in Norfolk. So we're going to do a little Stitchy wish list and a little bit of handbell music and a little more Stitchy wish list and a little more handbell music and a little bit of this and a little bit of that throughout our video tonight. And then at the end I'm going to add in some photos from the Chrysler Museum because it's just such a beautiful place to visit. So let's get started. First up on my Stitcher's Christmas wish list is cross-stitch charts. I mean, we all want cross-stitch charts, right? We want new patterns and new designs as they come out. It's just wonderful to get new patterns. But I'm hoping to really stitch out of my stash in 2019. Really take the time to pull out those charts that originally spoke to my heart and start stitching them. I will tell you though, got a letter from an owl and was told that the 2019 Stitching Club information for the exclusive Dying to Stitch clubs is up on their website. That's right. So Dying to Stitch in 2019 will be offering 3 exclusive stitching clubs. The first one will be Quaint Country Ladies, and that features the designs of Wendy of Pineberry Lane. And this year, Quaint Country Ladies will all be Christmas designs from Pineberry Lane. So I'm really excited about that one. The second one is a brand new club to Dying to Stitch. It will feature the delightful strawberry designs from Linda of Erica Michaels Designs. And so there'll be all strawberry patterns for stitched strawberries throughout the year. And that one is called All About Berries. The third one will feature patriotic designs from Beth at Heartstring Samplery and Paulette of Plum Street Samplers. And that club is going to be called Kindred Spirits. So remember, all of the information for all 3 clubs as well as your downloadable registration form is up on the Dying to Stitch website. So go take a look for more information. See if you'd like to join a club. You'll get a kit every 10 to 14 weeks, and the kit includes everything: the exclusive chart, the floss, the fabric, any finishing items that you'll need. I mean, come on, it's got everything in there. So what a great kit, okay? So that's the first thing on my Stitchy wish list. Let's go hear some bells. on my Stitcher's Christmas wish list is fabric. We all want more fabric to stitch on to have in our stash, right? When we pull out a design or we get a freebie design, we want to go and grab a piece of fabric so that we can just start stitching. Well, that's on my list too. I love R&R Reproductions linen. I stitch almost exclusively on linen, and I love R&R Reproductions linen. It's soft, it's a great quality linen, the colors are amazing. I mean, okay, so here's a lovely vintage beeswax, and this one is Old Town Blend, and this one is Nantucket Brew, and this one is Springtime Pink, and on and on and on and on and on. I mean, I've got a lap full of linen here. Again, I love R&R's linens. They're just yummy. I'm sorry, they're just yummy. I like 32 count. I used to stitch almost everything on 32 count linen, but lately I've been really focusing my stitching on 36 count and 40 count, and I'm finding that I'm loving the 40 count. So that's probably what I'm leaning toward. However, my very enabling friend Ginger Gerald was kind enough to send me a small square of 46 count. It's magic. It's just magic. When you stitch on it, those tiny, tiny, beautiful stitches are just magical. That's all I can say. So that piece of fabric was from XJU Designs, and I hadn't had any fabric from XJU Designs before, and so I'm falling in love with her fabrics too. Okay, how about a little more bell music? Here we go. floss on my Stitcher's Christmas wish list, but not this kind. This kind. Okay, confession time. I almost never use DMC floss. I own very little DMC floss. I truly almost never use it. I, if given the choice, will go for a fancy floss every time. There's something about those over-dyed, hand-dyed, variegated, beautiful flosses that just tugs my heartstrings, and so I have to have them. I really love Weeks Dye Works for their colors. They have the richest, most beautiful colors, in my opinion. This one is Roasted Figs, and it's a beautiful color. It's a newer one that Weeks Dye Works came out with a couple of years ago, and I absolutely love it. So Weeks Dye Works. I also like, this is the Gentle Arts. I love Gentle Arts and Classic Colorworks too. They've got great colors. This one is a favorite of mine currently. It's Gentle Arts Sable. I need a bunch of this. I'm finding that it's really good for every pattern I have. I want to add a little bit of this. This one is Classic Colorworks Stepping Stones. Again, just a beautiful, nice neutral. These are both great companies, and I love the fact that they have pre-cut lengths in their floss. So you can just pull off one and then take a single thread out and it's ready to go. So Gentle Arts and Classic Colorworks. Then there is Victorian Motto Sampler Shop threads. And these are just 3 colors. Old Salem Spell, which is a favorite of mine. Mountain Grasses, and then 1800s Lace, which I find is sometimes just a neat flesh color. Victorian Motto is a great bargain. I'm part of the club that gets 6 skeins of primitive limited edition colors every month. These are 20-yard skeins, and 6 of them every month is $14.99. You can't beat that, and the colors are fabulous, hand-dyed greatness. That's all I can say. I just love them. Then, as we all know, I am a sucker for Gloriana silks. I love them, I love them, I love them. My favorite color is that poinsettia red. Santa, I want Gloriana silks. Let's have some bow music. one thing we all need to work our craft? We do needlework. What's the one thing we need? Needles, right? And everybody seems to have a favorite. You know, some people will just grab any needle, but most stitchers seem to have a favorite needle. My personal favorite are these Bowens from France. I find that the Bowens have a really smooth and good size eye, so my thread doesn't snag as I pull it through the eye. I also find that the Bowens have a good weight or heft. I mean, can a needle really have either of those things? But it seems substantial for a needle. It seems strong. I have never broken a Bowen needle. So there you go. More bell music, please. So what about accessories on the Stitcher's Christmas wish list? We all have a few. I have a few. I want more Made by Mama Joan bags. I mean, yeah, it's so pretty. Such great quality. So more Made by Mama Joan bags. And I want more So Much to Love bags. See a theme here with the project bags? I mean, so pretty. This large rickrack just gets me every time. So more So Much to Love bags. And I want more, although I can hardly ever get there in time to get them when she posts them, I want more Emily C. Momily bags because so pretty, right? And again, the quality is just stunning. So project bags. We all like project bags. Does that mean we need more whips to put into them? Maybe, but that's okay. I want more Scout and Remy needle minders. These are my favorite needle minders, okay? They're fabric covered on both sides, contrasting prints, right? So this one has a deer and then a snowflake and strong magnet. And then on the inside, the magnet is covered with felt. So even if there was any possible chance that it would leave a mark on your fabric, it doesn't. And it's neat and tidy and strong, and I love these. They're such great quality. Scout and Remy on Etsy. Okay, I want another scroll frame. I have an old one that my husband got me many years ago, and it has beautiful wood knobs and no exposed screws. It's stunning, so I'd love another scroll frame. The last thing on that accessories list is more Duchess hoops. I love my Duchess hoops. I find them on eBay, it's sometimes on Etsy, antique stores, garage sales. They are vintage, so you have to be sure that the quality is there. You're looking for no gaps in the rings and the felt on the inside to be really, really well maintained and not missing or torn or gouged. I love these. They hold my fabric beautifully without crimping it, without damaging it. There's no metal hardware for my thread to get stuck on. Duchess hoops. Oh, thank you, Ann and Pat, for turning me on to these hoops. They're the best thing since sliced bread. Truly. Oh. And finally, friends, it's not on a Christmas wish list, but it's on my prayer list. These things are close to my heart as we approach this season. I want it to be a simpler, quieter, and kinder holiday season this year and each year to come. I want there to be peace where there has been turmoil. I want there to be forgiveness where there has been damage. And I want there to be healing where there has been hurt. Friends, thank you so much for taking just a little bit of your day to spend with me. It means so much to my heart. For now, friends, have a warm and wonderful evening, and we'll see you in the bright and beautiful tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Never seen a dead man come to life, or seen a blind man get a sight. Never seen water turn to wine. It isn't that I don't believe it'd be easier for me if you would just send down a sign. I remember the childlike innocence, a faith with no coincidence. The world around was living proof. Or has that world just disappeared? Or is it me who isn't clear how to recognize it's you? I'm praying for a miracle to let me know you're listening. I'm waiting for a lightning bolt to strike. I'm walking through a garden of 1,000 burning bushes, looking up to heaven.